Hello everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. This is my first video that I'm doing on a series of popular books. I actually read all of them. I'm going to get right into it. I'm doing a review on this series, and it's by, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, if it's Laurie Gilmore. And these books are very popular. There's usually a long wait for them, but I'm going to name all of them, okay? And you don't really have to read them in order, but a lot of people like to. But one is called The Gingerbread Bakery, The Strawberry Pancake House, Pumpkin Spice Cafe, My Cinnamon Bun Store, and The Christmas Tree Farm, okay? And I'm going to tell you, especially The Christmas Tree Farm, I'm going to tell you what I thought. When you look, it is very misleading, and I want to share this. When you look at the covers of these books are so cozy. Like, let's say that you were out and about and it's kind of cold out and you wanted a little cup of hot cocoa and you thought, you know what, somebody gave me a gift card to a bookstore and I want a couple nice cozy holiday books, you know, for fall and winter, and I'm going to buy some of Laurie Gilmore books. They're on sale, and, you know, I've heard of some of the girls raving about them. Now, some people love them. Personally, my view, I kind of feel like, maybe this is stereotyping, I kind of feel like they might be for a little bit more for the younger generation. Like, I don't know too many people that are in their 20s and 30s, for example, that read Danielle Steele. There may be, and I might be stereotyping, and if I am stereotyping and I'm putting people in boxes, please forgive me. This is just something I'm noticing. It's just an opinion, but I'm going to tell you what, because you know how my mother used to say, don't judge a book by its cover. And I'm going to tell you, please live by that, because when I looked at the covers of these, I thought, oh, these are going to be cozy and cute and warm and kind of like a cozy mystery. Because I remember once I was telling somebody, oh, I love thrillers. And they said, I like mysteries, but I like cozy mysteries. And she explained it to me. She likes things that are gentle. For example, The Maid by Nita Prose. Something like that that doesn't have swearing in it, you know, any type of gore. You know, the romance in it is very light, not descriptive. You know, it's almost kind of like G or maybe light PG rated, okay? Well, these books I thought were going to be kind of G rated, kind of old Hallmark movie style. Okay, do you remember the Hallmark Channel? The Christmas movies, the old Hallmark Christmas movies? I thought it was going to be like that. And when you see the cover, you'd think that. And one of the first ones I read was The Christmas Tree Farm. And I was like, what is this? And I decided to give it a chance. Out of all of them, I like The Strawberry Pancake House the best. And talking about that makes me hungry for pancakes. But anyway, I like that one the best because it was about a guy that found out he was a father, and he didn't know that he had a daughter, and she comes to stay with him. You know, her mother had passed, and then a lady comes to help be a nanny and all this, and then the story of that, and you get it, and he's trying to manage a restaurant and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, do I think the series is worth it? I'll be honest with you. It's a lot spicier, and it has some language. I would have loved to have seen a cute little series like this that was more family friendly. Actually, I don't feel like I'm a prude, and maybe these books don't sell, you know, but I would love to see kind of a series like this, something like, you know, something kind of cozy, as you would say, but was a little more family friendly. Because I don't think we have to use F-bombs, okay? I don't think we have to give descriptions of what's going on romantically. I think we can, you know, keep things light and kind of put some humor in it. Now, I'm not an author, but one thing I would love to do if I wrote a book, like a romance book, I would want to use some good character development, and I would want a little humor in there too. I'd have a character that was kind of funny, and somebody like a nosy neighbor, somebody like that was kind of humorous, somebody that brought some light to it. But if you like things and reading things that are spicy and a little descriptive, if that stuff doesn't bother you, you might enjoy the series. I was just a little surprised because the book cover did not match what happened when you opened up the inside of some of these books. Not all of them are spicy, but a few of them are kind of descriptive. So let me know, have you guys read any of these? And, you know, what's your opinion on that? Like, some people, it doesn't bother them, but some people, they do kind of like reading a book that doesn't have all that kind of stuff in it. I'd like to hear your opinion. That's all I have to say, guys. Love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.